Hi everyone, today I'm reviewing Playing with Superpower, Super NES Classics from Prima Games. This beautiful hardback book was released to coincide with the brand new Super NES Classic, which just came out today. So, let's take a look and see what this book is all about. As you can see from this back cover insert, this book talks about the history of the system and brings us behind the scenes about its concept and creation. This includes sketches and all sorts of really cool stuff. It also takes a deep dive into the games that define the system, takes a look at some of the Super NES fans. Tips and tricks are included, a foreword by Reggie, and by buying this, you get a free e-guide. So basically it's a free digital version of the book. Oh, and so here's the price. For those wondering, full price $44.99 in the US. If you buy that on Amazon, you'll spend far less. So here's the book. It's in the shape of a cartridge, which is really cool, and it comes inside this slip cover. So you just slide it in there. There you have it. So unlike the previous book, which was vertical in design, this one is horizontal. Here's the front. And there's the back. It's the forward by Reggie. Some great artwork. The games that are discussed. And the history of the system is really well done in here. I mean, it's really cool. It's fascinating to read about. They even tell you, why they designed the ejection system the way they did. Really cool concept art here for not only the system but the controllers. They also have throughout the book. This is from Nintendo Power. So it's a really cool way to kind of look and see how they were marketing this system to people back in the day. And you can also see it's not limited to just the Super Nintendo. They also mention other systems and accessories, which is really cool. So that's one thing that really impressed me about this book. I think the layout and the design is way more impressive than the previous book, but unlike the previous book, this does more than simply offer walkthroughs. I mean, walkthroughs are whatever. I mean, in this internet age, I don't really think it's necessary. So rather than do that, it just provides a lot of great information in addition to tips regarding all of these games, and just a really terrific history and celebration of this era and this highly influential system. I mean, check this out. Pretty cool. Pretty cool design. Clearly a lot of time and effort was put into this. So, I mean, if you're like me and you grew up with the Super Nintendo, and you're a big fan of the company and its iconic IP, this is really a fantastic way to celebrate that and enjoy it. I mean, there's just a lot in here. And look, we're already basically 300 pages. And there's just a ton. Look how cool that is. They highlight different artists. Really fascinating stuff. There you have it. So that clocks in at 319 pages. Wow. Really just a beautifully designed book filled with a lot of fantastic information. So, I mean, if you love the Super Nintendo, you plan on picking up a Super Nintendo Mini, I highly recommend this book. I mean, it's really a treasure trove of content, and it's beautifully packaged. And like I said, while the list price may be $44.99, you could definitely get this on Amazon for far less. There is a paperback version of the book if you're looking for an even more affordable version, but in my opinion, buy the hardback. It's a higher quality package, and it can't be beat. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you are able to pick up an SNES classic as well as this book. Talk to you soon.